Welcome. So a while ago I posted a yoga video for the core, which I know is a pretty intense session. It's a 30 minutes intermediate level core session. So I also wanted to add this new video where we work on the core, but I want it to be more accessible if you are starting yoga or if you're finding core work pretty hard for now and you kind of need a little bit of a step back. So let's do this 10 minutes for the core. We're going to work into the entire surface of our core, from the front to the side to the back. So let's begin into a tabletop position with the hands underneath the shoulders and the knees underneath the hips. We need to check the alignment of your shoulders stacking on top of your wrists, your knees landing directly underneath your hips, and then from here we're going to inhale, lift the chest. As you exhale, round the spine and start to lift your belly button in and up towards your back. As you inhale, you're relaxing the core, you're allowing the belly button to drop down, the chest to open, the gaze to go up. As you exhale, you round the spine and again lift belly button in and up, tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin, and again inhale, relax it down. Exhale, round and engage. Inhale, release it. One last time, exhale, round, engage your belly, pull it in and up, and then release it down. Okay, good. So keeping this tabletop position, we're not arching the spine, we're not rounding, we're into a neutral position. We'll reach the right leg back behind you, toes stay grounded, and the right thigh is lifting off the ground, so it's really engaged, pulling up and away from the ground, while the toes stay down for now. This right hand is going to stay on the ground, and we need to check it's directly underneath the shoulder. Pull the belly in and up, and you can even take your left hand for a moment on your center, pull the lower belly in, pull the rest of the belly in, and your rib cage in and up, and feel that sense of lifting. Hold it there, and then from here, keeping that sense of lifting on your center, reach your left arm in front. Lengthen through the back of the neck, gaze towards the top of your yoga mat if you have one. And then if you're okay to go a little more intense, you're going to pick up your right foot. So now keep your right toes pointing down towards the ground. So avoid rotating them out, but turn them back in and towards the ground. Imagine if there was a wall behind you, you'll be pressing your right heel into the wall behind you. We'll take another 2 breaths. Breathe in for 1. And exhale, let's release. Hand down, knee down. Switching sides, your left leg back behind you, toes down for now, engage your left thigh, then pick up your right hand, lift your belly, keep it to your center just as a reminder to engage and pull in and up. Then keeping that same engagement through your center, reach your right arm in front, and option to stay here or to pick up your left foot, toes track down, heel pushes away. Keep breathing in and out of the nose. And as you exhale, release, hand down, knee down. Okay, let's come back onto our first side. So reach your right leg back behind. Turn onto the sole of your right foot. We need to keep the left hand down, and again check it's underneath the shoulder. Pick up your right hand and lift your right hand up towards the ceiling. So with your left hand, you're pressing down. With your right hand, you're lifting up. First stage, you're going to hold it here and feel the left side waist lifting up and away from the floor. Second option, if you are ready to intensify, you'll float the right foot off the ground and engage your right glutes, thigh, and all the way down to your right foot. So even the toes are active. Breathe in, take another 3, 2, inhale for 1, and exhale, let it go, hand down, knee down. I'm going to turn around so that you can see me, but you can simply straighten your left leg back behind you. Turn onto the sole of your left foot. Right hand underneath the shoulder, left arm to the sky. And if you feel that this is already challenging for the balance, you're going to hold it here. There's no need to lift the leg if you're not ready for it. Keep lifting your right side waist up and focus on that push of the right hand into the floor, that lift of the left hand up. If you have done the lifting of the leg on the other side, then do the same. Glutes on, thigh, foot, everything strong. Breathing in. Exhale. 3, 2. Inhale for 1. And exhale, release. Okay, beautiful. So we've done a little bit into the front, a little bit into the side. Let's do a little bit into the back of our core. So you can imagine your core like a full cylinder that wraps the entire center of your body. So come all the way down onto your front. And we'll begin with Sphinx pose. So toes pointing back behind you. Your thighs and glutes are engaged. And we want the shoulders on top of the elbows. Make sure your elbows are not far back, but underneath the shoulder or a little bit in front. Fingers are spreading out. We gaze forwards. And from here, we're going to inhale. And as you exhale, start to peel your belly off the floor. The front of your hips and the front of your thighs. Take another breath. And then exhale, roll thighs. Front of the hips and front of the abdomen. Gaze forwards, take a breath. Move slow. Start to peel belly. Front of the hips, front of the thighs. Tailbone tucks under, your upper back is rounded. There is no collapsing down. Push with the forearms into the ground and slowly roll. And this is still working the front of your core mostly. In a moment we'll work into the back of the core. Let's do this one more time. In, exhale, peel, belly, hips, thighs. If this feels easy, it's likely that something is not happening in the way it should. So remember, tuck tailbone, squeeze belly in, round your upper back, so no sinking, but push and lift. One more inhale. Slowly down, thighs, front of hips, abdomen. Open up the chest, Sphinx pose, and release all the way down. Forehead to the mat. Relax, rock the hips side to side. Now make sure your hands are underneath the shoulders. Your fingers are spreading out wide. Your elbows are in, hugging in towards the sides of your body. You're going to take a breath in. Lift the head and lift the hands. Engage your glutes and point the toes back, the front of the feet down. Slightly tuck your chin in towards the chest, feeling that the back of your neck and the back of the head are lifting, but we're not gazing forwards, but lengthening the back of the neck. Hold it here. Take 2 more breaths if you can. For 1. And exhale all the way down. Let's do this one more time in the same way. We'll just add one more thing. Take a breath. Exhale, lift the head, lift the hands. Engage the glutes, point the toes back. And now hug in the elbows, one towards the other. Feel the 2 shoulder blades coming in, one towards the other. Lengthen the back of the neck. Couple of more breaths. This makes your back really strong. In a moment we'll do this again, but lifting the front of the feet and the front of the thighs as well. So for now, release all the way down. Take a moment, take a breath. And then next time we lift, we'll do the same with the upper body. And we'll also lift the front of the feet and the front of the thighs into full locust pose. So forehead to the mat, hands under shoulders, take a breath. Lift the head, lift the hands, the front of the feet, the front of the thighs. Tuck the chin in, and then find a sensation of lengthening. Crown of the head forwards, toes back. Doesn't matter how high you lift, but find that sense of lengthening the head away from your feet, feet away from your head, and strengthening the entire back body, from the back of the neck to the muscles in your back, the glutes, the back of the legs, all the way down to your feet. One more inhale. Exhale, release. Rock the hips side to side, let it go. Good. Now press the hands into the floor and lift yourself up. And take a child's pose. Take a child's pose with the knees together around the spine. Take the hands at the heels and let it go. Couple of slow breaths. As we stay a little bit longer, feel your lower back expand as you inhale. Breathing in, feel that lower back expand and take up space. Breathing out, feel it relax and soften. One more breath. Exhale. And gently lift yourself back up. Good. So this was a short and sweet session for the core. I hope this will help you, and practice it regularly. The more regularly you do this routine, the more it will become easy for you, the body will become stronger, and then eventually when you feel ready to take on a little bit more work, you can move on to a longer core session. So if you have any requests for future videos, leave me a comment, and thank you so much for watching.